channel, Leila's Looks. So today we are in my bathroom, which is weird, and I have a lot of lights in here right now. So if the lighting looks really like artificial, that's why. Just because I couldn't film out there, so I'm filming in here, and I'm gonna be filming like, sorry if it's like echoey too, but I'm gonna be filming kind of like my eyebrow routine and kind of how I do my eyebrows. So I have no makeup on, and then I'll just get into the eyebrows, and yeah. Okay, so now that we're all zoomed in, my hair is back, we can begin. So I'm going to start off with my Anastasia number 12 brush. So it looks like it has a spoolie on one end, and then it has a little angled brush on the other end. And I'm going to use the spoolie just to comb through my eyebrows, just to kind of make sure they're in their shape and I can kind of see what they're doing. Then I go in with my brow pencil, and this is the NYX eyebrow pencil, and it looks like that. It's not the micro brow, it's the other one. It has a little brush at the end, and then it has just the little pencil at the other end. So I'm going to use this, and I'm just going to kind of outline my eyebrows, and I just kind of like outline them and kind of get the general shape going. So yeah. So I just went ahead and kind of followed my natural shape, and when I get towards the kind of, you know, inner part, I'm going to kind of flick upwards, kind of like that. I know it looks crazy, but when I blend it out, it'll look fine. And then I kind of softly run that here. So there's kind of like the general rough outline. This pencil I just got, and I don't know how I feel about it. Like, I like it, but I feel like it could be a bit better, you know, if I were to have something maybe a different color. It's a bit too red for me. I like it a little bit red, but not too red. So yeah, I'm gonna take my spoolie now, and I'm just going to brush that out so we can kind of get that effect of it kind of all blended and the color be softened. So that's our outline there. Kind of general rough shape. I did fill in the center also, but yeah. Alright, so I just went ahead and kind of caught up the other eyebrow. This is my good eyebrow, by the way. I really like this eyebrow, way more than I like this eyebrow. But yeah, I just kind of went and caught it up with what we're doing. And I didn't really mess too much with kind of the inner part, just because I'm going to do that with powder. Yeah, so that moves me on to my next step, which is powder. I'm going to be taking the e.l.f. Eyebrow Kit in a medium, and this is just a little duo that has like a brow powder, and a kind of wax. So yeah, I'm going to use a little bit of mix of both of those, and then I'm going to run that through my brows, and also kind of focus on the inner corner. I mean, not the inner corner, the inner part of my eyebrow, and getting that really nice looking, and just all that. Doing the same thing that I did with the pencil. And I'm just kind of taking the products, and then I'm kind of tapping it off, just so I don't get too much, because I don't want it to be too heavy or anything like that. And then when I get further into the inner part of my eyebrow, I'm just being really light and careful, and then I'll kind of go like that, just to kind of get that kind of definition, or whatever you want to call it, kind of just a really nice line right here, so it's not too fuzzy right here. I just want that to really be nice and clean, and then I just kind of push that line upwards, and then I also turn it sideways and go like that. So that one. And the reason that I go ahead and I put the pencil on first and then I do the powder is because the pencil is more kind of waxy consistency, so that will kind of really help to make sure that the powder sticks to it. because it'll just really make sure it sticks and then it doesn't, you know, come off throughout the day or whatever. So yeah, so I just went ahead and caught up the other eyebrow, and now I'm going to just comb them out with the spoolie once more. They need, you know, they should be really blended and nice, just so that, you know, you get that nice blended look, especially in the kind of inner half, inner part. And just a kind of quick tip for anyone who is beginning to, you know, fill in their eyebrows or whatever. If you do have like super sparse eyebrows, if you have eyebrows that like they don't start where they technically should, like let's say like, you know, your eyebrows go really short in the front, they don't come all the way up, or they're, you know, too short here and they're not long enough. Just kind of like a little, and you don't really know like when to stop filling in and whatnot. A good kind of rule of thumb is to take a little straight edge like this, and then you can kind of see like by the kind of corner of your lip, end of your nose, upwards is kind of where your eyebrow should stop, so like right there. And then kind of across your eye is where your arch should be, and then your nose to the corner of your eye, outwards is where your eyebrow should end. And as you can see, my eyebrows are pretty good like that. They don't, you know, go in, they're not really short on either side, so I don't have to worry too much about that. But yeah, so I just kind of went in with the natural shape and everything, combed them out. Now I'm going to go in with a brow gel to set this all in so that it'll all stay throughout the day. It totally rhymed. This is the Maybelline Brow Drama Tinted Brow Gel Mascara Dealio. I'm gonna get a new one though, because this one's like, I'm running out, like I'm practically out of it, but yeah, I'm just gonna kind of comb some of this through my eyebrows, just to, you know, set them in place, and yeah. And this will also give your eyebrows kind of a more hair-like effect, just because it'll kind of separate the hairs and whatnot, which will make them kind of pop out more, so it's not like it's really flat. It adds more dimension to the brow, makes them look more fluffy and whatnot. So you might have heard of some people doing what is called carving out their eyebrows, which is where they take like concealer and they kind of go with like a really tiny brush along the edges of the eyebrow after they fill them in, just to really sharpen the eyebrow, and it really gives a really polished, perfect effect to it. And I'm gonna do that today, but I'm gonna do it really lightly. I'm not gonna do it crazy. Some people will go really overboard with that, but that's okay. But yeah, I'm gonna use the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer because this is just really light coverage. It's not gonna do anything too heavy. And I'm just gonna clean up the edges. So I'm gonna put a little bit of that on the back of my hand. And then I'm gonna take a little brush. This is the e.l.f. lip brush. And I'm just going to take a little bit of that on the brush. And then just the tiniest amount. Like, I'm not going super crazy at all. I wanna keep this really simple. But I tried this the other day and I really like how it turned out, so I thought I'd just share this with you. I wouldn't do this every single day, of course, but if I feel like my eyebrows aren't, like sometimes they can look a little bit, kind of like lipstick when it kind of bleeds around the edges. It's kind of too fuzzy and you can kind of make them a lot more sharp, so. So I'm just kind of do that. And then especially underneath the eyebrow. There we go. And then I'm also just going to go ahead with my finger around the outside and just kind of run that in further. Just so there's not like a big harsh line around my eyebrows. And kind of that just makes them look a lot more perfect in a way. Here, I'll show you the difference. Here's the difference between the two of them. This one just looks a lot more put together than this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other one, and yeah. Okay, so that is both of them done. Now obviously they do not look the same. They're not ever gonna look the same, you just can't expect that. With eyebrows, they always look kind of different and they don't look similar. This one looks a lot more kind of boxy, where this one looks a lot more rounded. But when you look at them just from back here, they're fine. They do look really crazy though, and the camera do look really dark and extreme, but that's only because I'm not wearing any other makeup right now. So this is just the finished, I guess you could say, product, whatever. But yeah, you can see they look really crazy. Look very expressive. But yeah, I don't really have really naturally thick eyebrows. I definitely envy people that do. But yeah, but it's really fun though, just to kind of play around with it and, you know, make your eyebrows different shapes and whatnot. So you could really do a lot, guys. You really could. So it's kind of fun to do that. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this eyebrow tutorial and kind of some tips on whatnot, I guess, and kind of how I kind of naturally carve out my eyebrows these days. I've been trying it. I don't do it all the time, of course, but you know. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Please comment, like, and subscribe to this channel because it's awesome, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I think I will maybe put in a clip of my finished makeup because I'm going to do the rest of my makeup, and what that looks like with the eyebrows, because obviously it'll look better, but yeah. Okay, I gotta go, so bye guys. Kyle. Okay. Kyle. Yeah, should you? No, I'm not gonna do that. Okay.